Hey guys, who is in today? So we have literally been triggered on the DAX. Let me just share the chart with you. I'll move that out of the way. Don't think I need that. 1 second. Move that out of the way. Hey Petco, hey Peter. Look, I've just been triggered. Where is the screen? Here we go. So as you can see, DAX is literally just triggered on the flip. We went a little bit in profit and then it's come back to entry. So I'm just going to go back to trading view while this is running, and then you can see the the reason why I opted to short the DAX. So for those of you that understand the principles that we use on a day trading basis, I just want to remember you should always start with a higher time frame. So what happened yesterday was a significant day. So there's certain candles that we look at. There's four candles that there's you can look at all the different Japanese candlestick formations and you can try and remember the encyclopedia of them all. But really there's only four types of candle you need to know. And they are this. So if this is candle one, let me just write this. So if this is candle one, then candle two we're going to do next to it. Okay, so there's four types of candle. If candle one is that, then candle two can only be four different options. The first one would be what we call an uprange candle. So meaning it has a higher high and a higher low than the previous candle. So that's what we call an uprange candle. The second one would be what I call a downrange candle. So it would look like that. Has a lower high and a lower low than the previous candle. The next candle would be an outside candle. Has a higher high and a lower low. And the last but not least would be what we call an inside candle. Has a lower high and a higher low than the previous candle. So regardless of all the weird and wonderful and wacky names there is out there for Japanese candlesticks, there's only four scenarios, four different options that can happen. Then outside of those is how the candle closes. So yesterday is what I would call an outside day, but it's a key reversal day. So what does it mean by a key reversal day? So the fact that we were outside in a very strong uptrend, we created a new high. Then we didn't just break one candle's low, we didn't break two, we didn't break three, we broke four previous candles' lows and closed below all of them. So what usually happens in that type of scenario is it's unusual for the market just to go straight down. So this is where I put in the group this morning. Gold might be close to triggering as well, guys. I'll just show you the gold setup. 15-minute chart. So this morning we looked, we said we're going to wait for a BPC setup, meaning we want to see the market pull back and then continue. Our rules will be wait for a bullish candle, then a wick down, and then break the high. 10 pips first take profit, 20 or 25, whatever you want to choose because it's with trend, and then look to take it back up towards the top. Okay, so two potential trades, one trade in, second one getting pretty close. Let's go back to where we were. Okay, yeah, here we are. So it's not that the market will just continually moving in a straight line. What I'd envisage to happen is for the market to have some kind of retracement, especially after a move that's done 570 points from high to low. Okay, it's a massive move. So 570 points. So expect for some of that to be given back. Then what I'll be looking for is opportunities to get short on this market, and then even short. Gold's just triggered, and then short underneath here. So gold is just triggered. Look, I'll just show you quickly. So I actually got two trades running now, which is unusual for me. So there we go. Gold is just triggered. I'm just going to bring my stop up now underneath the previous candle. There we go. Okay, so we're looking for that 10 pips, 25 pips, and then extended targets. Okay, so we'll see what we see in the market pullback. Now, one thing to bear in mind is we do have news at 1:30. So look, we want to try and get risk-free or reduce risk prior to the news. Don't really want to be sat in and around. There we go. There's TP1. Thank you very much. So TP1 done. Let's see if we can get to TP2 before the news. Let me know if you got. Let me know if you got T2 guy, T1 guys. Let's just push up a little bit, lock in a few pips. That was a nice, easy, quick T1 there, guys. Who caught it? We got music? Any music requests today, guys? Just right. I'm gonna push this up a little bit more now. Just locking a. TP1, lovely Petco. That's what we like to hear. I'm just looking at the 5-minute candle. Realistically, I don't want it up there because I'd want it to be underneath the low, but I don't want to sacrifice a few pips. Chat disconnected. Hello, guys? Hello? I just saw uh, uh, there is some crazy issue. Literally, I just lost all signal there, and that was annoying because I think, yeah, I think everything just, I lost everything here, Rich. Uh, Luckily, stock went to break even, but I don't think, yeah, just missed out on T2, so never mind. But DAX is DAX is moving. So while this is moving, let's just go back to let's go back to where we were with looking at the analysis. So nice to make cash while we're doing some analysis as well. So basically, as I was saying, we've got an outside day that had closed below the previous 4 days lows. Fantastic. I don't know, it must have just been some Wi-Fi issue my side because my chat disconnected twice and my MT4 stopped, and I'm not sure if it stopped again. There might be, if this is the case, I wonder if this, no, it's, just let me know if the sound's okay, guys. Okay, it's moving again. Um, okay, well, we did what we need to do. Okay, so 15 pips up, let's get our 17 pips up, 18 pips up, stops to break even, 19 pips. I've just taken half off 20 pips, guys. TP, not going to be greedy. So, nice day today. We're 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 having a decent day, just top 1% for the day. And I did have a yeah, I had a loss on gold earlier, but we'll see what's happening. So I'm going to come back to um, here we go. Right, let's get back to what I'm seeing and how I envisage this market moving. So we've just had two nice winning trades there. T1 on gold, T1 on Nasdaq and Nasdaq on DAX, but gold did get stopped at break even. Um, so what I'm looking at is early entries into this market. So I'm trying to find a resistance formation where we can sell it early and then maybe look to add it in as we break today's low. So looking for a daily flip. And look, whether the market comes all the way back down to previous daily support, 21,700, I have no idea. The only way that I would be able to take profit down here is if it literally just went in a straight line without any pullbacks because I aggressively manage my stops. Um, so looking at that, right? We're at break even. I think we've got something happening in the area, guys, because I literally never have any issues um, with Wi-Fi. I pay super fast broadband. So look, what did I say? I'm gonna lose my shit in a minute. Let me just check internet speed. Yeah, yeah, guys, the internet speed's fine here. So there's something going on in the area. So I do apologize. Not quite sure what it is. So yeah, so what I'm looking for is an early entry, and this is me looking at the market. We've seen resistance formed. We then see the next hourly candle take out the lows, and this market wicked up. And I was just looking at filling this wick here, which we've just done. I've moved stops to break even. I've got extended targets down here, and I've got another extended target all the way down at like 22,000. Right, show you down here. So look, we've got plenty of pips up for grabs. So if it does break the day's low, we're gonna fly. Hey Yoke, how you doing? You've missed. I don't know if you've just jumped in, but you've missed two trades. One on DAX, one on gold. Both have hit T1. So we're gold hit T1, then we got stopped at break even. DAX hit 20 pips, so closed half, and we're now sitting. Remember, when it comes to your broker, check um, check the price points because the price points on your broker could be very different to what you're seeing here on TradingView. So just looking here at this book, I do not know what is going on. Guys, just you'd think it was a Friday. Don't know what's going on, guys, so I do apologize. Speed test here is perfectly fine, but for some reason, signal keeps dropping. So I'm guessing it's maybe, I don't know. So unless it's YouTube. No, it can't be YouTube because my MT4 keeps switching off. Let me just check my service provider, see if there's any like work going on in the area because this is if it carries on like this, guys, I'm just going to close the session off because it's going to drive me nuts. Literally, it's every minute. So we're back. Anyone? Um, Okay, this is actually starting to really annoy me. Uh, Guys, just let me know if you're online and if you can hear, because I don't know what's coming through and what's not coming through. Guys, when you can. Yeah, still here. Is it really bad? Is it really bad your side or not? Does the sound keep dropping? Okay, because MT4 keeps dropping, it keeps saying chat disconnected. So I do apologize. I have absolutely no idea what's going on today. Um, so we have our we have our DAX trade in play and it's running. Um, Now I will be looking for another long trade on gold. So I'm going to see how the next what happens after the news. If we get a spike down and then we get an opportunity to buy, then fantastic. If not, I'm going to stay away. Um, mm, the well, let's see what price we got. 22,151, 22,151. Not enough points there, so I'd need to see. I don't want to be in the middle of the range, so I'm going to skip on the Nasdaq unless we break and we get a close below 22,087. Um, but I was just seeing that there was something popping up like potential trade deal with China. So if that's the case, I would expect to see that as positive for stocks. Um, so we shall see. Um, okay, we have confirmed there will be a $5,000 giveaway via Instant FX Capital this month. So, if you are looking to get involved in the funded accounts without challenges, instant funding, then all you need to do is head over to instantfxcapital.com. Um, I'll just I'll post the website for you guys, and on there, just click apply, open up a new trading account this month, a new instant funded account this month, place one trade on it, and you will be entered into a draw on Friday the 28th. Yeah, so Friday the 28th, we'll do the draw probably about 7 or 8 o'clock. Okay, so it'll be a little bit later this time, so 7 or 8 o'clock UK time. So all you need to do is open an account. It has to have been opened in February. It has to have had at least one trade placed on it in February, and then you'll be in the draw. Okay? So $5,000 up to $100,000 based on performance. Instant funding, no challenges. All you do is trade, and it's a static drawdown. So that is available as well. That's this month. Um, just confirmed it. Got it over the line. So we'll be doing another giveaway this month. So far, we've had the winner in December was Domville. The winner in January was Lola. So let's see who we can get for winner in February. So keep up the good work, team. Hate that sound. So how many of you are place end of day trades or look to trade off daily charts. Because if you do, a sell stop underneath the DAX low of today would be an interesting setup with stops above the highs. If you're more of a, let's say, technical old school chartist, traditional chartist, then there's your CTL. Wait for a close below, and you've got a trade setting up. Okay, so beauty is here. We've already taken a trade. We've already hit T1. We're at break even. So we're ahead of the game. But the old school charting does have a fun place in my heart. It was something that I did for a good number of years, but I just don't have the patience to stick around. Right, here we go. Okay, so we're sitting 21 pips. We're sitting 21 pips up. Oh, 17 pips. So let's see where we can finish this one. Uh, Gold. We've got 12 minutes for the news to come out. So if this candle, oh, we've got to wait. That's an hour. Okay, I think I'm off. I'm off gold now. We need to see what happens after the news. There's nothing that I really want to be doing with gold. I want to be long. My bias is long, but I don't have a setup or a valid route for entry unless we had a breakout and a close above on this point, or we had a spike down and then we traded back above this level at 29.39. The rest, I'm not really shorts. I need to see a change of structure. So that might mean a change of structure to go short might mean we need to see the market come up, not create a new high, and then come back down below this level here. Then you've seen a change in structure, of which then I'd be happy to trade short, especially because the market is in such a strong uh, momentum. Uh, 30. Okay, trade we could do, but it has to go down first. If it goes down first, as long as this candle closes bullish, if the next candle moves down, we can buy the break of the high and look to trade that way. Okay. Uh, so 9 minutes. 9 minutes for the news to come out. The DAX is still sitting 20 points up. Let's just go back to the the DAX. Where are we? TV. TV. So you can see we've got. Uh, let's stick another partial take profit in somewhere here. Now, gold, remember we've got comics opening at 1:30. It's unemployment data at 1:30. I don't think there's anything else at 1:30. Uh, Forex factory. Thursday, 1:30. Unemployment claims, yeah. And then there's a couple of orange. Oh no, just one orange other news. Philly Fed manufacturing in 7 minutes as well. So we'll see. Um, the other US news isn't until 5 p.m. tonight, so that's not going to impact my trading today. Literally, what is on right now with the DAX, and then potentially what happens with gold after the news. So yeah, we'll sit tight for now. So 2 trades, 2 wins, 2 for 2 on the session, 1 for 1 this morning. So we're 3 for 3 on the live stream today. The one trade I did take, not here, not on the live stream, was a losing trade. I'll show you what that was actually, guys. So it was this candle here. So the market came down. We saw bullish candle create a new all-time high. Then we saw a 15-minute candle close low, which created a resistance. The next candle then obviously was a bullish candle, but failed to break the highs. This 30-minute candle closed above the resistance level, so I put my buy stop above the highs, stop underneath the lows. And this one just came in, clipped me on spread, and then I just closed it out as it broke its own low. So that was my losing trade this morning. But as you can see, I was just trying to trade with trend, and ultimately the trend is your friend until the bend in the chat's disconnected. All right, 6 minutes for comics and uh, okay. So what we got? 4 minutes. 4 minutes to see what happens. Gold. I think we stay away from gold, guys. I don't think there's going to be anything we can do. Nasdaq potential, but I'm going to stick with the stick with the DAX because I feel like there's a lot more mileage in this one. What have we got? Uh, 8 till 12, so it's going to be 12 till 4, so it's 10 till 2. So this one changes. This 4-hour candle is going to close off in 33 minutes. So in 33 minutes, in 33 minutes, there's potential for another setup using the H4 candle. So you could look for a wick up, sell the low. Obviously, with it being a H4, you can have a slightly bigger stop, but then you can address that by dropping down the time frames. Okay, so there's nothing. Two minutes. See what the outcome is. See if it has any impact. I don't think I don't think US news will have any impact on this market. So let's just have a quick look on gold as it makes its moves. We've got how long left? 50 seconds. So look, I don't really care what happens here now because we're risk free. I've got my partial take profits in here and here. We've already taken partials. So I'm just intrigued to see what happens with gold as the news comes out. So we've got 16 seconds for the news to come out. Not a great deal. It's still pending, of course. So it's coming pretty much as forecast. 219,000, forecast 215,000. Philly Fed was a miss, forecasted at 19.4. It's coming at 18.1. Um, Probably not going to do the Nasdaq any favors, I wouldn't have thought. But you know, it's the Philly Fed. It's orange news. Not sure it's going to have a huge impact, but we'll see. Um, on the back of the 2:30 open, we'll see. We'll see what happens. So trade management. What am I going to look to do here? So quite simple. We've had. If you look at what's happening with the candles, outside candle, inside candle. Now, is this a down range or an inside candle? What candle is this one? What are we thinking? Okay, so Chris, you, Rob, okay. Anyone got any other ideas? Jody, Yoke, what do you think? Oops. So we're talking about this candle here. That one. What do we think? Ah, don't use terminology like that with me, Rob. So look, let's do this. What candle is it? What candle is it, guys? Yes, Chris, it's an inside candle. It's inside because we still have failed to break the high or the low of this candle here. So this one was inside. Yes, this one is a downrange in comparison to the inside candle, but it's still within the previous candle. So it's an inside candle. So don't get tricked when you see these little moves because it's still not telling us anything. We need the market to make a further move. So what I'm going to do trade management here is now that this market's pushed up and created a top wick, I was referring to this one. Yeah. So if you look here, we've got a nice big wick here. Okay, now we've broken the low. So look, what we're going to do is we're going to bring that down. So we're locking profit in now. This candle created a top wick, then it's broken the low. So I'm just naturally locking in profit. While that's just doing that, let's just have a quick look over at gold, pushing up. We get above this, and then we can go long. Oh, see if we can hit TP2. This will make for a nice day. Uh, so we need what, 6.5 pips? It's it's not a day done yet, Jody, but we're close. We had a trade on gold that hit target one, got stopped at break even. We've had a trade on the DAX that hit target one. We haven't yet hit target two, but we've pulled our stop loss down just above the high of the current 30-minute candle. So we're just letting the market do whatever it needs to do, whether we get to take profits or whether we get stopped with a few pips in profit. We don't know, but we're sitting just over 1% for the day. We'll see how it is when this one closes out. But yeah, live streams were 3 trades, 3 wins. So decent day on the live streams. And this will be my last trade of the day. So I'm literally just going to stay on this. But if you do have any charts that you want to discuss, I have also mentioned, Jody, we've just confirmed just before I got on here that we are giving away a $5,000 instant funding that can be scaled up to 100,000 in February. So in order to do that, all you have to do is you open an instant funded account with Instant FX Capital. You go through the KYC and AML checks. Oh, we're about to hit T2. And once you've done that, you've opened, you've deposited, you've funded, it's been moved into your incubator account. You then have to place one trade before the end of the month. And on Friday, the 28th of February, we will be giving away the 5,000 to $100,000 account to someone who has entered. Previous winners, Donville Williams and Lola. So December winner was Donville. Lola was January. Who wants to be a winner in February, guys? Who wants to take one of those accounts? So I'm just waiting for another 1.7 pips here to get a TP2. This will. It's so close. Opened apparently. You've got one opened, I believe. All you need to do is place one trade on it before the end of February. So yep, we are running our monthly competition. Oh, and there goes the connection yet again. Let's see what's happening with gold while we're waiting for that to. Not a lot. Okay, so if this closes bullish, yeah, if this hour candle closes bullish or is like a doji, next candle wicks down. Depending how aggressive you are, you could flip into fill the range, or you could buy the break of the high to go back up to the resistance level. But we need to wait for 21 minutes to make our mind up on that. All right, what charts are you watching, guys? Are you watching anything different? Anything you want to have a look at? Um, um, I said to watch for. We're back on now. Hello? We're back on now. Hello? Uh, what? Ah, there we go. We're back. So when we spoke yesterday, I said look for longs if we get above the longer term trend line, and shorts if we can break this counter trend line. So it's looking like we might see opportunity to the downside, and if we get below this weekly low, then there's a lot of room to the downside, especially for dollar Swiss. So if there is for there might be dollar CAD as well. Yeah, dollar CAD's got room back down to at least 140, so there's a good 200 points there. Nasdaq. Oh, Chris, you wanted me to look at WTI. Let's have a quick look at is is the chat back on, guys? Just let me know if you can hear or not, because as far as I can see, hello, we I'm guessing that's a no. And there we go. That's a good time to come back on. We just hit T2. Okay, so the chat just keeps saying disabled, so I've no idea what's going on. So we just hit T2 there, so um, we've scaled out 75% of our position now. So we've got a little bit running there. So today we've done 1230.26 less the swaps 177. Okay, so profit's profit, right, guys? I generally take it off. I don't like to look at the numbers. The only numbers I like to look at are the blue numbers. I don't want to be what's it? I don't want to be influenced by money. I just want to be influenced by the thought process. So, what is the thought process? What was the How are we trading it? How are we managing it? We're managing it by if the candle wicks up, then it breaks the low and bringing the stop loss down. If it just breaks the low without doing anything, without going up, then we bring it to above the current candle high. If it just goes up and stops us out, it stops us out. So there's two ways we move the stop, right? And it's having that simple set of discipline rules um, that will help you become profitable over a period of time. The other thing you want to think about is, let's say this was an inside candle and it closed bullish. Close half. If it carries on going, fantastic, you're still making money. But if it reverses and comes back out, you've banked some extra money without it getting to your stop loss. Yeah. So we decent little trade, I would say, there today. It's worked quite nicely. We've done, what is it? 40 pips secured on T2, 20 pips on T1, and then we're just like letting our first part of the trade just run its course now. That's all we're doing. Hmm. Right. So trade management, as I said. Oh, wrong screen. There we go. Trade management, as I said, we're just gonna wait for the market to break this low. If it breaks this low, we're gonna bring our stop down further. We've scaled out twice already, so we've taken 75% of the position off. So there's only 25% of the original stake remaining. So we closed half out at 20 pips, closed another half out at 40 pips, and now we're 29 pips up, and we're waiting for the market to tell us what to do. So simple, right? Bullish candle close, we close half. If it breaks the high of the previous candle, we get stopped out. If it creates a top wick and breaks the low, we move the stop above the current candle high. If it just breaks the low without creating a top wick, we move the stop loss instantly. Okay, so very gold broke the lows. Yeah, I'm. I don't like gold at the minute. We've got all this is it anywhere below Anywhere below here, I'm interested. So gold, let me just have a quick look. I like to look at it where it is on the day. So it's $2 up on the day. So it's basically flat on the day. Daily flip. If we break if we break its own low, that's a sell. So if the day breaks its own low, that's a sell. We've got clear candle space into here. So I'm going to do this one at a Okay, I just got to try and think of a way. So, how many pips is that? Oh, 150. I don't like that. Okay, so if it breaks its own low, I'll just wait for one 5 minute bullish candle and then I'll sell the low of the bullish candle. Otherwise, your stop's going to be massive here on gold using the daily flip. Did we break the low? Let's have a look. The low 22,464. 22, yeah, so we broke the low, so stop above the high. There's Yeah, I don't think there's anything else really to do here other than trade management now. Ugh. All right, in 9 minutes, guys, I'm gonna call it a session. Any Have we got any new people in today? Any new traders in today? Uh, so so look, the couple of things you could look at. One would be a break of today's low. But the issue with the break of today's low is that's not gold. Gold break of today's low, but the issue you're going to have is where to place your stop. Stop's going to be massive, so that means when you trade at fixed lot size, you're going to have huge risk on the table. So then you need to find a candle that you can utilize to put your stop in a safe and secure place. The other thing is if it does break the day's low, you might find it shoots off. So you might want to look for a 5 minute candle that wicks up and then sell the low of that 5 minute candle. Um, and don't be greedy, just look to trade it into this 29, 24 area. So it's still a good chunk, it's still 70, 80 pips, depending on where the candle closes outside of the range. Say, I mean, I prefer the daily flip setup, to be fair, on the DAX as opposed to gold. God, where's today gone? All right, 5 minutes, and then I will be 5 minutes, and I'm gonna wrap up, guys. Unless you've got questions or charts to share. Remember, if you've got a chat to share, maybe you can paste a link into the chat from TradingView and I can copy it. Oh, sorry, I know what I didn't do. Sorry, Chris, I just realized you asked me about um, you asked me about WTI. So look, as we look at this, things that I'm seeing is you've had a massive wick down on the hourly. Now we're breaking the highs. Looks like you've got free reign to, yeah. I mean, it's not an overly sexy chart. I think realistically, if you're looking at the daily chart, you want to be long above 73, 50. There's your level. So just pop that one to here. Yes, long above 73.70, I think is the so we're 47 pips up on the DAX now, nearly 50 pips up. So 50 pips, I'll take, there we go, I'll take another half. All right. And then I don't have to worry about managing it. I can just think, okay, we've had a nice day there. We made some decent money. Uh, Long may it continue to drop. The order that I would be keen on here is if it breaks yesterday's low. I don't think you got enough. 15 points. Maybe. Mm. Yeah, okay. On that note, guys, let's call it a day. Uh, there's yeah, nothing left for me to do now. We've done everything we can with this session, I believe. We squeezed every little drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to close it all, take the money and run, and we'll come back tomorrow. If you're a technical chartist, old school, then look, it's just breaking through its counter trend line. So you could be looking at if this candle closes below, then you could look to sell underneath it. Next candle wicks up, boom, you've got a trade. All right, guys. Well, listen, thank you so much for checking in. If you do get a chance, giving the video a thumbs up and a comment, maybe the trades that you've taken, how many pips you've banked in the session, that'd be really good and appreciated. So it means you will have to come out of it, go to the YouTube channel, click on the video, and then go down to comments and just put whatever, whether you've taken one trade on the DAX or one on gold or both, and how many pips. That'd be really, really appreciated. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye bye.